Oh, oh, oh. All right. Everybody showing up. What do we got going on?
Oh, you live already, man. Damn, I didn't even know.
We live already, baby.
Quick draw on the McGraw, you know what I mean? On a turkey day. Pew, pew.
Turkey day. Happy Thanksgiving, cultivating community and Cowboys fans. How's everybody doing today? Everybody feeling good?
I know you see it. I know you see it. We're going to talk about it.
All right. Look what I got going. I got a little something here. I put together a little horse leg.
Whoa.
Just for the show.
Bro, I had to slow down, man. I'm like, man, I've been up since 6 this morning in the kitchen with pots and pans, baby. You know what I mean?
I got up around 4.
I didn't know if I was gonna have enough green left. I had to start looking like, man, you know, I don't even know if I didn't even stop looking to see the dispensaries open. I mean, it's Thanksgiving. They don't want nobody moving around, everybody in the household, no more than 6, like most Cowboy fans I know out there doing, right?
Yep. Yep. How's everybody feeling? Who do we have in here early? I think we had Bobby. Bobby McLean was in here early, just chilling out. Yeah, he was in there way early, about a half an hour early, just hanging, waiting for people to pop in. Yusuf Nakuda, that's a name I remember from somewhere, somehow, some time ago.
That's a name that I haven't seen in a long time. How you doing, Yusuf? Good to see you.
Andrew Pace, Brian Herons in the house, as always. What's up, Big B? Good to see you, man. Good to see you.
Still the B's on the line, baby. Gang.
Simon coming through game for day 2 on this, man. I appreciate it, Simon. Thanks for the support, man. I love you like a brother, man.
Love that. Happy Thanksgiving, man. That's got a ring to it, baby. Get it? Like a ring to it. You know what I mean?
I tell you what, I know all the seed companies, everybody I follow on Instagram and Facebook, they were kicking that hard today. So I just jumped on the bandwagon.
Yeah.
It was like, we're going to get it going. So I'm going to spark this big ass horse leg right now. And let a couple people file in. We're up to about 10 right now. Let's see what everybody's got going on. I suppose I'm expecting a little bit of a mixed bag of folks because you're either going to be tied up or free. So we're going to get the free folks.
There might be some folks here, just looking for a jersey, and that's fine. You know what I mean? We got a couple jerseys we're going to give away. Our goal is to get up to 100 viewers. So we need your guys' help that are here with us now. We're going to be streaming live here probably for a good part of the next hour. We need you to share this video. You know what I mean? Because once we get to 50, we're going to give one away. Once we get to 100, we're going to give them both away. There's steps you got to follow in order to win. So hang out here with us. If you don't 420, if you drink, then grab you something to drink. You know what I mean? We all Cowboy fans here at the end of the day. It's the pre-game ritual. You know what I mean? And there's a reason why we're giving some things away. And we got a little training session we're going to do. We're going to call Educate and Inform with BG. So stay tuned.
Shout out to my boy, Zues Ocegueda. Thanks for showing up, being the first guy to sign up at the full harvest level, putting himself as the sole person in contention for this here Zeke Elliott large Nike NFL jersey. Stitched. All that.
Double patron, right? He's double patron, man. That's gang right there.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? He's double whammy, baby. He's
double whammy.
Double.
He's double dipping, man. He's a smart cat. So anybody out there who wants to qualify, jump onto my Patreon, patreon.com/Cannabis Cowboy. Sign up at the full harvest level, and you will automatically be thrown in the drawing for that Zeke Elliott jersey. That is a mean Zeke Elliott jersey. So thank you.
What you got the next 4? You got him right now. So if nobody else, you know what I mean? Well, we ain't gonna say that. We're gonna stop at 5, right? That's what I'm gonna say. Stopping at 5. So the first 5 folks that sign up on my Patreon. You know what I mean? I've got this officially licensed Zeke, you know what I mean? XL, that new fabric. Y'all know what it is. That dry fit.
Yeah.
Dry fit, right? You know what I mean? Become an SBG tier. So check out my link there. If you need it, I can send it to you. I'll place it in the comments here. But check it out. The first 5 SBGs that sign up. And if we get them signed up relatively quickly, I'll do the raffle here online. But if not, we'll do the live raffle and the drawing. Once we get you in the Patreon gang secret group over there that Bob's a part of, also where we also highlight and promote other Cowboy fans, whatever they got going on.
Yeah, buddy. Again, thanks for signing up. Jesus, as it stands right now, man, you're in the lead. Andrew Pace says food smells so good, doesn't it, my friend? Yes, it does. I've got my wife downstairs. She's been crushing it since we got up, and I'm starting to get real damn hungry myself, man. But We got a big game today, folks. Big game. Did you hear? Did you know?
Yeah. I guaranteed to win. I'm just gonna put it out there now. I've been talking shit in this football unity group over there with the Raider fan base. I call them faders. You know what I mean? So I've been talking smack over there when I get bored and I want to argue with idiots online like I tell you guys not to do. But I go over there and I'll test some Raider fans' knowledges. You know, they don't even know. Some of them don't even know. They ain't won a playoff game since Facebook been invented. That's why no Raider fan has ever posted anything about a playoff win because Facebook ain't been around since then, right?
Damn.
But yeah, you know, go over there and talk mess with them, man. So y'all need to go over there and check out that group, Football Unity. But yeah, there's a big game today. You know what I mean? One I guaranteed from last week's show. Remember we talked about? I said if we could win in Minnesota, I said, man, ain't no way in hell we finna lose on Turkey Day, baby.
I know we've probably got a pretty decent front four to contend with. Their defensive line's really good. Their cornerbacks are actually pretty decent too. So we're going to definitely need a good game today, again, out of our offensive line. Newly anointed right tackle Zach Martin, who was an absolute bear at that position last week, a few days ago. I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. And, rest in peace to our strength and conditioning coordinator. I think maybe they're gonna definitely fight up pretty hard for that guy today too, man.
What else do they need more to get up for? You know what I mean? That should be enough, right? But RIP coach, and his family. You know what I mean? That was devastating. You know what I mean? I think and I hate to flip it on the negative Nancy side, but the Star did a great job about controlling that situation about what it was because nobody seems to know what happens. It was a medical emergency, but obviously they later informed that it was not COVID related. So again, the Star Power regulating their media response to the world.
Yeah, they're real good at that. That's for sure. But yeah, man, I think I'm feeling confident, man. I mean, it's not just because it's Thanksgiving. I feel good every year, but we didn't necessarily play well against Washington, and we got a little chance for redemption here. And as much as they're going to be rallying behind Alex Smith, we're going to be rallying behind Coach Paul, right? And the fact that it's our house on Thanksgiving. Those of you that are young fans who may be in, let's say, the 20 to 25-year-old range, you might not have heard a lot, even as a Cowboy fan, how strong this rivalry is. But this rivalry between the Washington football team and the Dallas Cowboys goes far back, very far back.
I'm going to tell you how far I go back right now. I got proof on it. You know what I'm saying? This jacket, used to be my mother's, RIP Grace. You know what I mean? Jerry Jones talking about let's do things with a little more grace, right? You know what I mean? Going back to 1985 when I claimed my stardom of being a fan at age 11, this is a Lee jacket that was bought at the Walmart right there.
Wow.
Not at the Walmart in Arlington, but it was a Walmart in Dallas somewhere. The first Cowboy home game I went to, that was in the Irving Stadium. You know what I mean? Dallas Stadium, Texas Stadium, right? So yeah, it goes back far, man, because this is what it means to me, man. It's about family, you know what I mean, and watching the Cowboys and the Washington football team.
Yeah, 100%, man. That's what it's all about. It's a beautiful thing. I woke up for this on purpose, knowing that it was going to be such a game. It's pivotal, man. We win today. We're in first place again. Those are in the fan base like myself who don't necessarily care too much if we get a really, really high. I mean, if we wind up losing to the point we get a high draft pick, that's not a bother for me. I'm in rebuild mode in my mind. But what happened last week kind of kicked me out of that, man. I mean, it's almost like the Cowboys aren't letting me say it's okay. We're going to get some good draft picks out of this season because we're not doing very well. They just said, you know what? We're going to go and whoop up on the Vikings and make it something, carry on from the momentum from the Steelers game and whip up on the Vikings and then bring that over to Dallas.
Look, let me just clarify something. I was getting emotional earlier, and I'll share with you here just a second. There's a knock that seems to be going around about the McCarthy hyping up the team situation with the smashing of some watermelons. Well, I got this bit of news for you. If you guys follow Okoye Media, y'all need to go over there and look at that video he just posted called Runaway 4. And I'm going to tell you, man, I was crying during that video, man. It's about Dak Prescott. But more importantly, it's the message that's underlining in there for some folks that it may get to. Like I said, there's some zombies out there that are iOS, you know what I'm saying, and Android. They refuse to receive new information. Y'all need to go over there, Okoye Media on YouTube, and check out that Dak Prescott tribute. It's the best shit I ever seen.
Really?
Had me crying damn the whole video.
All right. I'll have to save that for tomorrow after everything I've been through today. It's been an emotional day already, but yeah, I'm definitely going to lock that in, man. Okoye does make some good stuff, man. So
No, shout out to Koya Media. You know what I mean? We were longtime supporters of Patrons over there, but I mean, he brings it on YouTube. He comes with a different flex too. So you gotta, unscrew your cap a little bit and think outside the box when you watch his type of content over there. But shout out to Koya, man, that was dope.
Well, shit, BG, what do you think? What do you think we've got to do today? What's your plan of attack for the Dallas Cowboys to beat Washington today at home on Turkey Day, with us being the last game of the day since Baltimore got moved? RT.
Run the ball. Hashtag run the damn ball. You know what I mean? Whether it's Zeke, whether it's Pollard, whatever, control the clock, run the ball, smash mouth, wear them down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, I don't think we went against a shitty defensive line last week too, because I think we know the Vikings defensive line is pretty good. They did a decent job stuffing a lot of the runs, but the ones that they didn't stuff, we were gashing them for, man. The middle of the field was opening somehow, man. It was something I hadn't seen in a while. So that is definitely my key as well. It goes in line with the Zeke jerseys we got rolling right now. It all ties in with the means to win, which is exactly how we won last week. Pollard and Zeke, 163 yards or something combined. Get the fuck out of here.
I mean, double-headed monster. Hashtag run the damn ball. I don't care if Donald Trump is out there running the ball. Run the ball down DC, which they fail to realize stands for Dallas Cowboys to begin with. Mm-hmm.
Jason Bryan, thanks for showing up, man. Dallas Cowboy Mafia, man. How's it going, man? Good to see you, brother. Always good to see you popping in. I ain't going to try to hear Virginia Bozos if the game goes south. You know what? That's kind of the good thing about living in I'm glad I live in an AFC state, in an AFC town, because, when Denver's not doing well, I don't really hear shit from anybody in the football world out here. So it's kind of good. I can kind of walk around like a Cowboys fan and not have anybody say shit. My local grocery store knows me really well. They always see me in Cowboys gear. They always say it. They don't even ask me anymore why I wear it all year round. They just know it. But yeah, it definitely gets tough living in your area as a Cowboys fan if you're not in Texas and you lose. But that's what makes us stronger, doesn't it?
No, that's what I was saying about that football unity group. I've been talking smack over there about the Raiders, and I know some of them are bookmarking me because I seen how they do some of them other fans over there after they talk smack. They come back looking for them, but I've been ready. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I'm not even worried about my team losing. Like I said, I guarantee to win. So I've been, that's why I've been over there talking shit before the game. You know what I mean? There's an art to the way you do this shit correctly. You know what I mean?
You got to get in first. You got to get in first, man. But yeah, and I'm not feeling anything threatening from Washington either. I know they got good coaches over there. They're a strong team, but I don't feel like they've got what's the momentum that's rolling right now that Dallas seems to have right now. And it started with Pittsburgh, even though we lost, but I still think we carry that through, and I think we win because of it.
I'm so tired of hearing about fucking Pittsburgh. I got a neighbor that's Pittsburgh fan. People just tuning in. I'm like, man, I can't wait till y'all lose. Y'all gonna be burning in fucking Jersey soon enough. You know what I mean? Soon enough, y'all gonna lose. You know what I mean? So it's the middle of the season still. You know what I mean? We still got some time left. Today gets us in first place, and as the NFL would try to so eloquently not give us any shine until Philadelphia plays whoever on Thursday night. They wouldn't even say we were leading the division, man. I'll be watching them NFL network casts, man, the way they word stuff over there. But yeah, we'll take sole lead of the division today with a win in the NFC least.
Yeah, I'll take the moniker. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? We've been fighting.
I don't care either, man. You gotta embrace the shit, just like the hate. Just like the hate, you gotta embrace it, man. Head on. You know what I mean? How many folks we got online, man? We need you guys that's riding with us right now. Share this video, man, and tag some folks. How many folks we got online with us right now, Bob?
We're rolling with about 10 or 12, man. It's pretty much. I expected it to be kind of low considering it's Turkey Day and everybody's either fat or getting fat. And
No, I don't. They being lazy. They over there sitting around. You know what I mean? They ain't doing nothing. You know what I mean? They get high opportunity to win jerseys right here. You know what I mean? I got high expectations here, you guys. You know what I mean? I know Bob's over there chilling out. He's the good cop, and I'm the bad cop here. So I need y'all to share this video, okay? Share this video to them Cowboy groups, okay? You know what I mean? And let's see who can win some Zeke jerseys, man. First 5 folks. You know what I mean? You got 4 left over there with Bob. You know what I mean? And can we just do a prelude to the training timeout? You got that text of that photo I sent you, right, Bob?
Matter of fact, I did, man. Wait.
I want to reinforce this here because it's like, man, these guys, they just talk about Patreon and signing up all the time. They want to pay them some money. Let me just give you a little call. Educate and Inform. It's a segment we're going to do on pre-rituals called Educate and Inform with BG. He's got this photo, and I want to put this up, and I want to see what you guys know.
Give me 1 second. I was pretty late on that one, man.
That's okay. Well, while you're doing that, yeah, you know what I mean? How many of you guys, let's just preface it with this. How many of you that's watching today like NFL memes, the actual page? And then how many of you know that it's not owned by the NFL? If that's you, give me a show of hands in there. You know what I mean? There seems to be some confusion out there, and that's just the surface of it that we want to share here as Bob gets this picture. I think few of you are probably going to say, yeah, I've seen that too, because I'm going to tell you, we're going to educate and inform with BG here on the pregame ritual today, baby.
It's a damn shame too, man.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? Everything's all fun and games, you know what I mean, until you start getting monetized. But let's get some shout outs. Who we got? Jason Bryant over there. What's up? Brian here, twin. You know what I mean? Bobby always represent. Bobby seemed like he won. Did he win the last jersey over there?
He did. He did.
Bobby won the last Zeke jersey.
He said I'm thinking maybe he couldn't fit in it, man. So find somebody to gift that jersey to, man, because that's a nice jersey. You know it. You know it.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? Shout out Bobby. Andrew Pace. What's up, Andrew? You know what I mean? I got your stuff over here. I got to get your address. You know what I mean? Andrew won the mask and the Hot Boys sticker, you know what I mean, on our show yesterday, Square Groupers. You know what I mean? We're talking about a 360-degree streaming view of cannabis and its many benefits. You know what I mean? That's the co-host, you know, that's the host over there. You know what I mean? The Cannabis Cowboy. I'm the co-host over here, the passenger. You know what I mean? So with BG, but yeah.
He hit me up. He hit me up yesterday saying, "Hey, how do I get in touch? How do I get BG my address?" So I was like, hit him up. Hit him an instant message, whatever you got.
Yeah, Andrew just added me on Facebook, so I appreciate that. So now I know that's about. Yeah, so shoot me a message with your address. I can mail that off to you. And actually, Mike Rock, congratulations. I don't know if he's on with me today, but Mike Rock's up here in Seattle. He's a state board of governor. He actually won one of these chains that I gave away yesterday. You know what I mean? So Mike Rock up here in Seattle, he's doing it big. He's a big time cook over there. So shout out, he's gang. I know he's whipping it up in the kitchen over there.
You got that.
We got to find that photo.
I do. It's right here.
Okay. All right. So when you see this photo, this is the first thing I want to ask you guys. When you see this photo, first thing I want you to look at is, what do you see? What does that say to you? If you've seen this and you're scrolling and you're looking for Square Groupers, you're looking for all things Cannabis Cowboy, OAT content, you're looking for everything Cannabis Cowboy, and I got the offer here, and this scrolls back your timeline. You're like, what? NFL memes? I want you to think about that. What does that say to you? Y'all throw me some comments up there, man. Let me know. I want to make sure I'm not the only one here, but this is Educate and Inform with BG. And these are one of the many benefits you guys following us here. You know what I mean? You're going to learn pick up some tricks that, you know, other creators do that we're going to educate and inform on you guys. You know what I mean? They're running the jewels on y'all. Y'all don't even know it. But what does that say? Y'all leave me a comment over there and let me know what it says to you.
At this point, man, you know, I remember I used to get real fired up and heated seeing that bullshit, man. And it's just like, you've just got to have a thick skin as a Cowboys fan, man. When you're talking about a team that represents America in the National Football League, you've got to be able to take that kind of shit. But just to know how people kind of make their living off of that is kind of funny, actually.
Well, not even really that. Most Cowboy fans gonna look at it, because I even posted this into my gang. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm not saying that BG knows some shit that other people don't know. No, I'm gonna share this with you. There's some things that I've learned over the past, because I felt the same way you did, Bob. I used to hate seeing that NFL meme shit. Like, yeah. I'm like, these cats is making a killing over there, killing us, and we're one team. I guarantee you, I don't know how many views likes they got over there, but half of that is Cowboy haters. You know what I mean? But we got some comments. We got any comments going on over there about what they said they saw? But yeah, I felt the same way, Bob. I was mad too. And I want to educate and inform folks here. Now you're seeing a sponsored. If you put that back up there, Bob, put that photo back up there.
Blacka.
If you look at the top up there, it says NFL memes. If you see that word under there, it says sponsor. Okay, so for the beginners here on social media, if you don't know what that actually means, if you see that when it scrolls across your timeline, that means somebody got you in their crosshairs. That means they're paying money to advertise to scroll past your timeline. Okay, but that's just the beginning. Then, of course, you know, you got the Cowboys hate, you know, Cowboys, Cowgirls, whatever they got. But look at the type of engagement it's got. 37,000 likes, 16,000 shares. Okay, so again, take that photo down, Bob. If we go back and talk about NFL memes, you know what I mean? We're talking about Patreons. You guys are supporting some real authentic creators here. I know folks that are of other fan bases that run Cowboy fan groups and are making money off of it, and I hate it.
Yep.
That's exactly what NFL Memes is doing. Is they're running now sponsored ads with cowboy hate material. And as bad as your haters are lining up on you guys' timelines, just like mine, you know what I mean? They're making a killing off of that, literally. So support your creators. That's the overall goal with educating and inform with BG. Don't get played by the system. Know what's going on, especially if you follow NFL Memes, because I'm gonna tell you what, man, they making some money off some folks, and it's called hashtag shit for clicks and likes.
Yes, it is. I remember seeing that sponsored word, thinking to myself, wow, man, Facebook sponsors these people. That means that they're official. That means that it's not a small group of people, or it's not some dude sitting in a basement. That's what I used to think it meant. And really all it means is you clicked to give a little bit of money out, and you hit a target audience. And it's definitely a pay to play game, like BG.
No, basically how that ad works right there. You're exactly right. But how did it get to mine? They say, how did it get to your timeline? They got 1 million fucking people that like their pay, 40 million. I don't know however many. Like I said, half of them are cowboy haters, whatever the total number is over there. But they paid money on Facebook like I do as a creator. And it says to put this in front of people that like the Dallas Cowboys on Facebook. And they like NFL Memes on Facebook. And then all of a sudden it's called a pixel, Pixel. And then now you've been targeted because you've engaged with any of their content there. And I know this is like 30,000 people. Some folks, man, they like, man, what BG talking about? You know what I mean? We just want to smoke out and talk about the game. But no, I reemphasize this educating and inform with BG, man, because as raw creators from our fan base here, you know what I mean? If you got a problem with paying folks money, you know what I mean? You paying other folks money that ain't even fans of the fan base. So think about that.
Yeah. Yep. And meanwhile, we're sitting here. I'm having to kind of sit on the sideline and basically rely on everybody who's in the comments section right now, and everybody who's a fan of the Cannabis Cowboy and everything I do, for you folks to be able to promote me, because I sure as hell can't do it for myself. I'm getting kicked and blocked every damn place I go. So that just kind of shows you how messed up the game is right now. We got to do a lot to fix it. That's why voting comes into play, man.
We're early adopters here, and you and I, we're visionaries. So we're really, we could get shut down here on Facebook at any moment. You know what I mean? And I forgot to send you this other text, and I'm glad that you bring that up, because as you were sharing, we just had that phone conversation about Instagram and weed photos, right?
Yep.
If there's anything on there, people are going to be suspect of being shut down. Now you got to remember Facebook owns Instagram. Let's go back to that square one if you don't know. But there's just been some swift changes on Instagram in terms of the weed products that are moving around on there. Now I've got some stuff posted over there at OAT on Instagram. Now I'll share this with you. Matter of fact, one of the brands that I'd smoked before called Artisan with a Z, I tagged them in the photo. And if you go back to their Artisan page now, it's totally shut down. It still's got the amount of posts and the amount of followers and likes, but they have totally shut them down. So it goes back to censorship. Yeah, at any point we could be gone, but that's why then you could follow Bob over there at YouTube. You know what I mean? You can pretty much find me on Instagram, or you can communicate, especially those that matter to us most in this process are our patrons. You know what I mean? We do that over on the Patreon app, on the Patreon platform that's located in San Francisco, American owned and made. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and for my patrons, I'm definitely I'm trying to figure out how to work all that right now. I'm mostly hitting y'all up in the DMs and stuff like that to pass information, but as soon as I get a little bit better with Patreon, I'll be able to communicate a little bit more in there. But I'm trying to just figure out the best channel to get to my friends and family. So bear with me in the meantime, and thanks for keeping water in the soil.
But yeah, I mean, that just reemphasizes why it's a collective thing. Like we say, built by fans, for fans over there at OAT. It's a collective effort. So we need you guys to share, tag some other folks. You know what I mean? It's the pregame ritual, man. Now, enough about that. Who can we got? Because we got anybody want to come on? I know we got at least somebody with a name B starting.
I asked them
to get up on here with us or something.
A lot of people are kind of kicking it with their families, so they bowed out of that. But
okay, well, I mean, if we can't get nobody on, that's fine. I just didn't want us, I want to make sure we be cordial. It's a family thing up here. You know what I mean? It's family turkey day, baby.
Oh yeah. We're still kicking it around 10 or something like that, 10 or 12 in viewers right now. But like I said, I think people are gearing up for the game.
Has it been shared in the OAT group already?
Yeah, I'll go straight to OAT every time. Okay.
As long as we got it in there, that's fine.
Yeah, I did it to my page, OAT, and YouTube this time. So
right on.
Just trying to keep. If I try to keep it low, then the streams wind up coming out better. Andrew Pace chowing down, man. Enjoy.
Hey, if you check that private chat over there, I think on your side, I got my Patreon link there, so you can share that in their comments. So folks that want to go and take an opportunity to get this extra large, like we were talking about now. Remember, we talking about NFL memes and actual creators, right? This some real shit. This ain't no hashtag shit for clicks and likes. You know what I mean? This real merchandise, baby. You know what I mean? So get your hands on some real merchandise. Become an SBG. You know what I mean? With BG and the OAT built different network over there. We got a bunch of creators like, you know what I mean? The Cannabis Cowboy and myself, and you know what I mean? We got folks over there making masks and ties. I got folks making posters. You know what I mean? We got some very smart Cowboy fans in our fan base. And that's what's the bottom line is, man, is us becoming self-sufficient here and not always depending on the other thing. You know what I mean? Because think about that. You know what I mean? Think about that.
Yeah. There's no way to depend on anybody else in this game, man. There's no way. It's gonna have to be us. That's what's making it interesting every day. I know that the game and the show kind of seems the same all the time, but it isn't. Behind the scenes, a lot of different shit's always popping up the way we do this, and that's kind of why we're trying to do at least a couple different shows a week to try and get as much information as we can to you folks.
Yeah, no, the regular show, like we always do, the official Square Grouper shows on Wednesdays. You know, we don't do the pre-rituals. You know what I mean? We had the show yesterday. We got the pre-game ritual today. You know what I mean? If something comes up, you know what I mean? Eventually, we're going to get to 2 to 3 Square Grouper shows a week where we're going to concentrate more on the 420 aspect. Here, it's, you know what I mean? It's kind of anything goes. We, you know, I mean, even if you drink, you can come over there and hang out with us. No big deal. You want to get your educate and inform on, you know what I mean? Especially with the ganja god over here, you know? So we're doing some big things, man. And we just looking for those folks to help us, you know, and understand kind of the challenges that we're faced. That's why we share that with you guys. And it gives us an opportunity in some shows like this to not focus on that during the real show, because we're trying to pack that with information about growing, how to let's grow crops, you know, Bob's crop he got growing over there, what he got going on for those of y'all that like to, you know what I mean, cultivate with the Cannabis Cowboy. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We back here going hard to work for you guys. And then we got the OAT Built Different Network, man. Those are the patrons that are keeping the light bills on for us, especially at officialamericas.team.com. And these things, there's some big things going on out here, you know, bigger than football right now. And that's what we're trying to tap into here. We need you guys' help.
What is up, OAT, man? I don't know. I've only got a few people who are on Facebook pumping through. We got Victor and Jocelyn Martinez, obviously Brandon Reddock, Jason Bryant.
Yeah, man. Maybe everybody's too busy doing their own thing, trying to get their own, you know what I mean, own live videos going on. You know, I know there's a lot of folks, especially I've seen some posts come into OAT about everybody doing programs. So, I mean, we're not the only ones on the block. I understood. That's why I shot the goal up so high, man. Sometimes, you know, you got to set the goal for the moon so you can hang out with them stars, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Bobby, I know you ask yesterday something about the my grow. I just might as well throw a picture I took up after the show. I wound up taking a picture for you. So that's pretty much how they're coming along. It doesn't look much different than it did a week ago, but they're they're maturing really slowly and they're doing their thing. So hopefully I'll be able to get some new videos up. Jesus says he had to go to YouTube so you could text. Oh, I guess you're dealing with that phone issue or something still. Guys are awesome and hand out great info on both the cannabis and Cowboys, and y'all give away awesome shit. Thank you, Brandon. I appreciate that, man.
Great feedback. Free. Hey, that's a new word. Free. That's great feedback, right? You know what I mean?
Feedback. Well, I don't know. Maybe we did pay for it. I mean,
well, you know, I mean, when they get it, you know what I mean? So, you know, I mean, they didn't have to pay the shipping for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and we didn't have to get slammed on Yelp because they did pay shipping for it. So, yeah, definitely. That's a plus.
Now, shout out everybody that's getting my stuff in the mail out there. I'm glad to see it come through. You know what I mean? I should see the ball Natarian. I'm actually playing Natarian Vance. Shout out Gang out there, South Carolina. I think, yeah, he's the one that won the autographed Magic Johnson ball. So I got Duke Johnson from the Texans going off today. So hopefully I got a good, comfortable lead. But shout out Nate Dogg and them hard hitters out there, especially my twin, Brian Heron. You know what I mean? Y'all should start seeing that stuff show up at your doorstep.
My bad, Jay Mackin. I know you got the package I sent you. I'm sorry that the special gift came broken. That kind of pisses me off. I did some pretty good extreme measures to make sure that didn't happen. I'm sure you saw some pretty much overkill inside that box. So at any rate, I know that obviously you're probably okay in that department, but I'll try and find another way to get something out to you, man, because I wanted you to be part of the gifts that I gave all of my original OG Ocean Grown smoke shop patrons. Kind of slipped a little bit of gifts in there to some of you guys that you didn't really know about, but My apologies that it didn't come through the way it should have. I don't really know what to say on that, man, but I'm glad that you had some backup. So
square groupers and ocean grown. I see what you did there.
I try and keep it round and round, man. You know, we're definitely trying to be 30,000 feet, a little bit higher than most people, man. You see what I did?
It's nice when you get around other folks that kind of think along the similar planes. You know what I mean? Like early adopters, like the gang, like we're talking about. You know what I mean? Because then you can appreciate how other folks put the time and effort into that. That's why, you know what I mean? Always as much technology as I'm into to keep my handwriting before it don't have no handwriting at all. I'm trying to handwrite y'all some notes and send it to you in the mail as a welcome aboard package. You know what I mean? With your Patreon sticker. So you know you get one of these little green. Oh, look what I did! Looking at green envelopes. You know what I mean? And you get your welcome aboard package. You know what I mean?
Well, you do not want me hand signing anything, man. I spent a lot of years spray painting on walls and bombing and tagging, and my English is just graffiti script. So that is why everybody gets pre-typed phrases from me on paper when I send them their packages. That's a nice little scarf you got rocking there, man. Damn.
Yeah, it's a little scarf I was going to give away. I was trying to do some things. I had my club background scene going on over here. Y'all seen the video. It's a sponsored ad on the Legacy group for those of y'all that follow me here. So you see that, and it's on the Legacy group, and you see sponsor goes by, and it's that video. I'm like, man, that BG paid for that shit. Yeah, I paid for it to get in front of you with the link there for Patreon. So the next 5 folks that sign up and become a SBG baby, you're going to be in the running. So the first 5, you know what I mean? We're going to cut it off. But yeah, I had this all going on over here, and you know, I keep changing it up, but I got my salute to service stuff going on right now, which I already got a Drew Pearson 88 autograph jersey, and I got a Michael Irvin the Playmaker 88 autograph jersey on the way. I'm trying to round it out, try to get to the CD and to the Dez Bryant, because y'all know we play them old stinking Ravens next Thursday, I think, right?
That's my all-time favorite, man. Michael Irvin, baby, from the U, baby, from the U. Jesus is saying he's got that he's got your sticker on his hard hat. I think I saw that a while back. That was a lot. It feels like that was a while ago. Maybe I don't know. Maybe time's flying a little weird for me this year, but I feel like I remember seeing that a long time ago. That's pretty cool.
I know Bobby McClain. He's got the OAT sticker on the back of his car, on the back of his truck over there in Iowa. So shout out Bobby.
Oh yeah. So we're just chilling out. For those that didn't hear anything, what I said earlier about the jersey I'm trying to give away, and I think what I planned on doing was I was going to announce it after the game today, after the Cowboys game. I'm still not sure if that's the case, but I think that's kind of what we said. It was like sort of a 24-hour clock. I just needed 5 people to sign up on Patreon, donating $15 a month. If you sign up on that level, you're automatically in the running for that Zeke jersey that I got right here. Which I said, since I've just been feeling it from Zeke lately, and I know that I tried to get 110 yards out of him the other day, only gave me 103 or something like that. But we're rolling with Zeke because he is the key. He's the key to the lock, man. And this is a fully stitched jersey. You're gonna love it. So if you could just sign up on Patreon, if you get in there at $15 level, boom. You pay $15 for a jersey, and you keep contributing, and you join a cultivating group and a community of folks that are giving information out and helping each other grow in multiple ways. # keep growing, and hopefully our Dallas Cowboys are continuing to grow. I know we had to stop practice, so I don't know if that's going to have an effect. What do you think?
No, I mean, I just want everybody to reinforce, you know what I mean, as we continue to promote this. Lastly, just that we wouldn't ask y'all to do anything. We wouldn't do it ourselves. So when Bob, you know, the Cannabis Cowboy initially set his patronage up, I was the first one there. You know what I mean? Because I've been pushing this guy. I believe in it. I didn't know he knew this much and who he knew. So it's kind of been a blessing. And that's why I always say it's a blessing to be able to be the passenger on his show here. With square groupers and everything, because everything's got a meaning behind it, man. We're just looking for those folks that believe in what we got going on to come on the ride with us, man, because you know we're going to keep it real with y'all, baby. You know what I mean? We know we're going to keep it real with you.
I appreciate that, Jose. I'm glad you got them, man. Glad you got the stickers, man.
But yeah, I mean, what's your game plan? You think along the same lines, you know what I mean? Feed Zeke, is that it? You know what I mean? What about the defense? I've been hearing about this, you know, I don't know, whatever. They've been trying to downsell the Cowboys, saying the Washington football team is pretty good.
If the key, I already know the keys to running. The running game is always the key, man. We've known this for years, since Tony Dorsett, since all the way through the years to all the way up to DeMarco, Felix Jones. We wanted running games with all kinds of running backs. We got one of the best ones. We had one of the best offensive lines at one point, and we took advantage of that, and we did some good things. So yes, the running game is key. Is it just Zeke Elliott? I'm not 100 convinced that just
man. Look, man, did you see how Tony Pollard shot out? I don't care, man. I love me some Zeke, man, but I don't care. Like I said, Donald Trump could go score a touchdown. That's a touchdown for the Dallas Cowboys.
Right.
That's just the way you need to look at it.
The key is not just Zeke Elliott running it. I think he is Zeke running well enough that he can be spelled by Tony Pollard, who's going to come in and gas you for 12 yards every time he hits you. So that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that the same lanes are being popped open that were against Minnesota because I think our offensive line is pushing around like they're supposed to. I really think the running game is going to be key here. But Andy Dalton can still throw the ball. If he can just not throw it at the defense as many times as he did it last week, I'd be a little bit happier.
Hey, I was happy to see we scored 2 touchdowns on the pass. One was which we said to that guy named Zeke. Okay,
good man. Play calls, man. Those are things I haven't seen, and I don't know if you were alluding earlier to the defense changing on us, but I do feel like they kind of cut out some of their whatever weird terminology they were using. I feel like they just kind of got rid of that shit during the Pittsburgh game.
I think it was just smashing the watermelons. I think whatever he need to smash cantaloupes this week or turkey. I don't care whatever he's doing today because after yesterday, you know what I mean? They still need it. You know what I mean? Not that they need it, but they need it. You know what I mean? Get in the right mind frame to go in there and go to battle because it's America's team football on Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? And like, what more do you need to get up for on the world stage? It's the late game. You know what I mean? So I just think after last week's win, and I said this, I just because I knew that would create the momentum coming in on a short week, beating a team like Minnesota in Minnesota coming in for this setup. Yeah, it looks like a trap game. Yeah, it is 2020, but still, it's any given baby.
That's tough to think, man. You know, if we were winning, it'd be more of a trap game. But yeah, going in there, and it's not an easy place to win, and they're a tough team. You got one of the best receivers in the world on there, man. I mean, it's ridiculous. Defense needs to play the way they played against the Vikings. And it's funny. I think I posted. I don't know if I did actually. I did post that thing in OAT about Nate Burleson giving Wilson the shot out because as soon as that hit happened, I was like, look at that shot. That's a money hit and it's legal as fuck. There was no helmet involved. It was like such a perfect thing to do, man. And
I screamed when it happened. I was like, yes, that's what I want to see. You know what I mean?
Yeah. For those who know me well, they know how happy I am when I see a number 37 hitting real well for the Dallas Cowboys because I was a huge James Washington fan back in the 90s. When he was making smash hits and picking off in Super Bowl 30, when he was alongside Darren Woodson and then competing with Darren Woodson, James Washington was one of my favorite safeties, man. And so he's wearing that number right now, Wilson, and I'm pretty stoked about that right now.
Yeah.
CeeDee Lamb doesn't need to shoot. He's good. Anybody watch Good Morning Football? I think Michael Irvin said today he was going to break the reception record by a certain number or something. The rookie reception record. My apologies.
Oh, yeah, no, shout out to CeeDee Lamb anyway, you know what I mean? Because I drafted him in OAT Fantasy Football Patron League, you know what I mean? Like I said, I'm up against Nate Terrian today. Nate Dogg, shout out Nate Dogg out there. But, yeah, I know talent. I know good talent when I see it, man. I mean, he's already tied Bullet Bob for the most catches as a rookie, right? And so he could break it today. And then, you know, in 88 legacy fashion, starting off as a rookie, I mean, you know, we know what that other 88 and what record he holds. You know what I mean?
Oof.
And, you know, that's going to be some years to come. But, I mean, you know what I mean? Hashtag the legacy 88. You know what I mean?
Because Bryan killed it for us, man. No doubt, man. He, you know, it has a lot to do with his talent. And I think people forget really how much Tony Romo played into how well Des Bryant's statistics are. Because Tony Romo just had nothing but trust for Des Bryant. He would throw it up whether he was covered or not. He didn't give a shit.
Look, Tony knew that Des was athletic.
Right.
And when he's yelling at folks, he's passionate. He's not being self-centered. So
right.
Tony Romo dug it and got at it because Tony Romo didn't care either. He just wanted to win and figured out how to win. It was like fade to Bryant. You know what I mean? Throw up the X. You know what I mean?
Use the tools you have, and that's exactly what I think is going to happen today. I think Dalton's going to have a little bit more time probably to think about things. And even, you know, my wife pointed out that he was getting the ball out quick. The plays were called specifically for that reason. You don't want Dalton back there having to make scrambling decisions, you know. You want him to 1, 2, 3, throw the ball. That's
right.
You know, how you want it to happen. So if that happens today, I think we still got a great shot at making that.
Yeah, shout out to Red Rifle. If you guys don't see, I follow him on Instagram. He posted a couple photos of him and his wife and family. Some folks even commenting OAT on there. I didn't even know he had a family. Everybody else like, welcome to the family. So shout out Red Rifle with gang over there with his family. He got a beautiful family over there And they got all his jerseys on, man. Those some beautiful pictures. Y'all check them out over there at OAT.
No doubt, man. What's the score down here? 41-25, Houston.
Oh damn, man! I got Duke Johnson. Please tell me. Let me go look at my damn lineup because I know
Duke Johnson. I think didn't he get that one pass that he got?
Well, he had already 17 earlier. Let me go. Let's see what he got now. Oh yeah, he's still at I got 17 points. You know what I mean? So shout out, Duke Johnson. You know what I mean? I got Natarian Vance where he ain't on live with us today, but y'all can see. You know what I mean? He been killing it. He got a better record than I do for sure. But he won the actual Magic Johnson basketball that we gave away. So shout out to my Laker gang. You know what I mean? Cowboy Laker gang. That's going to be gunning back up next month, December 22nd. You know what I mean? They kick off NBA season again. So stay tuned. You know what I mean? I know my co-hosts don't care too much for that, but I low-key kind of like Miami Heat. I mean, just because, the heroes, we went to the finals and all that. You know what I mean? But, shout out Miami Heat. I mean, got Pat Riley over there. You know what I mean? Ain't that bad of an organization. You know what I mean?
I tell you, man, and there's really, I fought the Miami fandom thing hard because I was such a diehard Cowboys fan growing up out there, but I always went along with the Heat, and I always went along with the Hurricanes because that was my hometown feel. I got hometown love for the Hurricanes and for the Heat, but that's it. That's where it stops.
Bro, I was a kid in Texas, man, and I didn't even watch the Miami Hurricanes. I just knew the colors from Two Live Crew and all the University of Miami players that were coming in the league at that time. Those colors were popping. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Two Live Crew. I was so happy. Actually, shout out to Albert DaCosta, an old friend of mine since I was a little kid in Miami. I used to live next to. He wound up and actually got signed to Luke's label. And when my buddy Eric Bisson came through here last year or the year before to go to that hip hop festival with Two Live Crew, I actually performed. We got to hang out with Mr. Mix for a little bit because of Albert. So Albert, if you ever see this video, thanks for that, man. I really appreciate it. I got a badass little bucket helmet signed by him too. It was pretty cool. But yeah, man, the Miami connection's always there with the Dallas Cowboys, man. It was strong growing up because of that. You know what I mean?
Especially the colors, man. I was color coordinating. That shit, merch was popping, baby. You know what I mean?
And it was
shout out to Zeus over there. He throw that comment up there. He says, "So do y'all think Jerry will offer Romo a coaching position, or will he stays a commentator?" Let me just preface it this way: Tony Romo's not fitting to fucking be nobody coach. I mean, he getting money in the booth, man. I mean, you know what I mean? He do a job one day a week, man. He go home. You know what I mean? He with his family. He ain't worried about no offensive line like Andy Dalton got to worry about.
At the very most, he has like a program coordinator who's like, "Listen, Tony, I need you to stay within these parameters of statistics." But he doesn't have Jerry and these motherfuckers yelling at him. So I don't think he would have to get an extraordinary amount of money for that to happen.
It would have to be a totally special. I mean, it would have to be Tony wanting to come back. It ain't going to be nobody offering. Because if you know the history, if you watch a football life about Tony Romo, if you know anything about how he got done at the contract situation in the locker room, in the closet.
Yeah.
You might not want to go back to the negotiating table with the boss.
Yeah, no, thank you. Not with that money and that power. The real test for our offensive line today. I guess maybe they were. Yeah, because the defensive line for the Washington team is really good. They're stout. They're strong. And as like I said, just so are their corners. I'm not really worried about their linebackers and their safety so much, but we've got, I think CeeDee Lamb is sort of like that can opener, man. Like, it doesn't matter how many people you've got covered. If you've got the ends covered, Gallup and Cooper.
Look at how he responds every play when he gets hit and he gets back up. Like, what? You know what I mean? It's just that youthfulness, that attitude, that swagger. Like, you know what I mean? Like that Dak Prescott has.
Yeah. Yeah, because CeeDee's skinny, man. He's not a big dude. He's a big dude, but he ain't big. He's skinny. And when me and my wife, whenever we see him get hit, we're like, ooh, oh, get up. And he just gets up. Boom. And I'm like, all right, well, shit. He's got that mind over matter thing going. You know that works, man. He definitely has that idea that he's superior and he's better at his job than other people that are guarding him are. And for the most part, he's fucking right, man. He gets open every time. It's stupid.
Oh, I'm loving it, bro. I got him on my fantasy lineup. I ain't benched him one time. I benched Zeke a couple weeks because he fumbled about 11 times. You know what I mean? I had a bunch of running backs I drafted over there. That strategy is kind of working out for me now. Hopefully I win a few more games, squeak in. I beat Nate Dogg this week. But, man, you know what I mean? CD been going off, man. Like, just chunked up all the CD and let him go. You know what I mean?
He is one of the keys to the victory today, man. And you know, that's the reason why you run the ball. You know what I mean? And Zeke's going to do his job, and we're going to, and hopefully if we have that lead, and we're just going to feed him in the third and fourth quarter like we always do, man. He breaks defenses. The best work he ever does is that third and fourth. The third and fourth quarter, man, where he's just crushing safeties that don't want to hit him anymore. Clean your mouth. That needs to be
tell them haters, wash your mouth out. You know what I'm saying? With the right toothbrush. You know what I mean? Get that hate out your mouth. You know what I mean?
It's funny you said that at the same time I did.
Great minds think alike, baby. We vibrate on the same level, man. This is Cowboy fan. We trying to get up 30,000 feet, man. There's some of them down here. They in the mud. They don't even know what the hell going on. That thing sponsored is the NFL's actual page. They like, man, the NFL running ads with the Dallas Cowboy memes. Like, man, you so sleep, man. You need to wake up. Oh my God,
man. Can't be
that. That them zombies I've been telling y'all about for you to walk around on social media. Brains. They got no brains, man, because you follow the dumb shit, man.
Bless you, director. Yeah. Let's go Crops, baby. So you know what, man? I don't know, man. I'm thinking we may, maybe we can. You want to cut out? Want to cut out and get ready?
Yeah, I know you got some stuff going on over there, man. I know we shot for the moon, but we hung out with the stars that are here for however many stars that hung out with us here today. You know what I mean? Run over to the Patreon links. Y'all know what it is, man. First 5 folks that sign up is going to be able to win these jerseys. So if you signed up during the show, man, just send us a DM and let us know. We can check the Patreon out. But, man, I appreciate y'all hanging out with us here today. I got to go in here and stir my other greens. You know what I'm saying?
Getting hungry, man. I smell it from up here. The smell's just coming up to my loft, man, and it's killing me, man. I need to get it.
Like an old batch of collard greens. You know what I'm saying? We've been funky on the mic here today, baby, man. I appreciate you as always. You know what I mean? Being the captain of the ship here at Square Groupers, baby. It's the pregame ritual. Y'all make sure y'all turn on notifications and follow us every Wednesday live, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Share, man. Like my boy West Coast says, one share lets me know you care. You know what I mean? We appreciate y'all hanging out here with us.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate it. And we'll be in touch. And hopefully we got a lot of stuff to celebrate at the end of this game. So we're going to come back after the game and reconvene and see exactly what happened and what didn't happen.
Oh, yeah. I got to get on here. We're going to celebrate, baby. Guaranteed, man. Guaranteed.
All right, Zeus. All right, man. All right. Yeah, that's confidence, baby. I like it. All right, man. Thanks for signing up, man. I really do appreciate it, brother. Thanks for joining up and everything. And as always, guys, keep growing and go Cowboys.